Is Amazon FBA dead in 2019? And is Amazon FBA saturated? Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode. If you're new to the channel, my name is Saad Basim, and if you want to learn more about Amazon FBA business and how to make money online, please subscribe to the channel and join our Amazon FBA Giant Facebook group. In today's topic, I think is the most discussed topic from all the topics that we'll be covering and the one that I have covered. Since I started that business, people are talking about how Amazon is not a valid business, it's not worth getting into, and I'm so happy that I haven't listened to those people because I still believe there's a big opportunity in Amazon and it's still valid. It's a little bit harder, yes, for sure. Like any business, things get improved, things get changed, and we just need to change with it, and we need to pivot, and we need to find the best strategy to make it work. In today's topic, we'll be talking about is Amazon dead? A little bit of, we're going to talk about facts about Amazon itself. We're going to talk about facts about third-party sellers. Also, we're going to talk about what to consider before you jump into that Amazon FBA business. And if you are an existing Amazon seller, what are the things that you need to improve and to make sure that you are following the latest tips and tricks to make sure that your business keep growing. And also, I'm going to give you my take about what I think about Amazon FBA. So let's jump right into it, and let's discuss a few things that I have prepared for you in our chat. Obviously see that Amazon is dead. Let's give our condolences, I think, or let's give our sympathy to Amazon, which is we believe is dead. Let's go ahead and talk about the fact, guys. Amazon has not peaked yet, but is showing a huge and steady improvement and growth, which is very, very important. The business are just moving. They're getting into a lot of things that just makes it grow. And I think Amazon will keep going since it's one of the biggest players in the e-commerce business, which is gains more than 50% of all the e-commerce. From all the e-commerce or online sales that happens, I believe it's up to 60%, also not 50. Amazon makes up only 5% of total retail sales. So all the retail sales that you see, brick and mortar businesses, it's only Amazon makes up only 5% of that. And I made a little bit of research and I found out that the retail industry net worth in the US is 3.3 trillion. I cannot even imagine how many zeros in that, but there's a lot of zeros. And Amazon's only 5%. And with all the things that are happening to retail business, a lot of things are closing. And people are getting comfortable with the online business and with Amazon itself. This 5% is going to keep growing, and it's going to take bigger market share of all the retail business, which is huge. In 2018, I'm being very specific here, 141.92. I'm sorry about making that specific. Let's call it 141.9 billion in 2018, which has increased almost 19.7% or 20%, almost 20% from previous year, which was 118.57 billion. Which is a huge jump, and that's increased 20%. It's really huge, especially happening in the recent years. If any business just started, you might be able to find some growth in the first, second, third year. Could have huge jumps. But if any business that's been there for a long time, it's very hard to have this 20%, 19% jumps and growth in the business. And Amazon is able to do that, which is a huge market. It is a huge opportunity for us because they're doing the right things to satisfy their customers, to make sure they deliver the best things to their clients, and that's really plays big in our favor. And with the new global market that Amazon they're trying to get into, which is Japan, Australia, they have in Europe, Canada, which is the US, everyone knows about it, and they've just been expanding. And the latest thing is that they are opening Amazon.ae, which is in the Middle East, and that's another opportunity. So they're just trying to be the king, which is they are the king, but the king of the kings of the online business, which is just going to keep growing. And also, they're building their infrastructure. They're making sure they have their own shipping company, which is making a lot of people scared with their UPS, FedEx, even for now, FedEx and UPS think that's not going to hurt them, but they will take a market share even if it's a little. So they're trying to be independent on all those people, and that's a huge on Amazon delivery system, which is only now recently they're offering the 1-day shipping, which makes things way faster for the client to or customers to just go ahead and Amazon buy things. And actually, when I used to work on construction 4 years ago, I know in New York City they were able to get the products within 6 hours, and that's a huge. Why? Because they're building a huge fulfillment center, and they're making it all this fulfillment center where your products is closer to the client, so have a faster delivery, and that's a huge. So all this makes Amazon is a powerhouse and is a great opportunity for anybody who wants to get into. But these only were stating the facts. But yes, the business needs some work. You need some. You need to put your head into it. Let's talk about what people are complaining a lot about, which is very saturated. There's a lot of sellers and all this blah 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 happening. First of all, let's talk about the third-party sellers, which is me and you. These are the sellers from outside who are bringing their products onto the platform and they're just selling them. These are called third-party sellers. More than 50% of the sales that happens on Amazon comes from us, comes from third-party sellers. So we are very important element of the whole Amazon marketplace, which makes you feel very good that you are contributing into Amazon growth, which is Amazon really value, and make sure that making us provide the best, latest help or customer service for their sellers. And even that a lot of people think that Amazon doesn't provide the best service or the best, they don't favor the sellers. But I believe for the amount of sales that you get, it's very convenient and is very reasonable. There are 5 million third-party sellers, which is a huge number and scary, but only 1.7 are actually selling. A lot of people are just opening Seller Central accounts, they're opening them, but they're not selling because they get to that step, and after that they just get discouraged because they realize there's a lot of work and they just stop. So there's only 1.7, and not all of them are really, even the ones who are selling, not all of them are really being successful, or not all of them are really selling on a big scale, which makes you, if you learn the right steps or you learn it from the right people, you'll be able to become successful and you'll be able to make that kind of money that a lot of sellers they're making. There is a big drop-off rate for new sellers. Once sellers realize how hard it is to sell on Amazon, that's what I was mentioning. A lot of people now realize this is a real business. There's a real elements to it. There's a real step that you need to take to make sure that it's profitable. So that's something really good for people who are really willing to put the work, and they have the right work ethics to make it happen. In 2007, that's the only thing that's currently available, or the latest data that I have found, it's 140,000 to 300,000 third-party sellers are making more than 100,000 mark, which is really huge. To make $100,000, that you need to be an engineer or you need to be a doctor. You need to have a really high level of education to be able to make that, and you'll be able to do it within a year. You'll be able to make that much money if you really do your right product research. You'll be able to take the right methods, and you have to get and you be patient with it. You'll be able to make it. So that's all this data for third-party sellers makes you feel more at ease. And also, I would like to add something here. There are so many categories are opening up. A lot of products that are out there that not available on Amazon, which makes Amazon a really great opportunity to find more sellers to be able to sell this kind of products. There is billions and billions of products out there that still not being discovered on Amazon, and opportunities which needs third-party sellers to do their research to be able to bring it to that market. And now let's talk about what the things that you need to consider before you jump into that business, and what kind of mindset that you need to have. Having a company and with expenses like payroll that makes 100,000, it's not the same as a single person who's making 100,000. So I'm meaning if I'm one person making 100,000, that's all of it is going to be for me. From all the work that I put in, I'll be able to get 100,000. But someone who has a payroll from this 100,000, maybe they will net only 20,000 or $30,000 for them, which is very little comparing to someone who's making 100,000 after paying their taxes and everything. They'll be able to net at least double, triple that, which is a really a huge opportunity as a single man to be able to do that. You must treat it like a business, and that's something I really emphasize on. And even me, I did that in the beginning. Oh, I'm just selling on Amazon FBA. I'm just being a hobbyist. I'm selling like as if I'm an eBay or Craigslist. It's not gonna work. You need to treat it like a business. That's a structure. You need to structure it correctly. You need to make sure you do taxes later on. You need to make sure everything that you do to treat it like a real business. And if you treat it like a real business, it's gonna give you the income of a real business. So do it right from the beginning, guys. Amazon is changing, and early opportunities where you just find a product, source it and sell it on Amazon, and list it and sell it on Amazon are gone. I know in 2014, 2013, you used to find any product, just put it on Amazon, and you will be able to make the money. Now that happens. Why? Because all the new stores are all the new stores are coming up with the new ways to improve. They're doing better listings. They're coming with a better products. They're coming with a better differentiation, better customer service, better inserts, better PPC strategies. They're coming up with a lot of things to make sure they be ahead of the game. So you need to adapt to that. And if you cannot adapt, it's in any other business. You need to adapt. You need to change. If it's not right for you. You need to work for someone else. And I'm sorry for being blunt, but that's what business is. I have failed so many times, guys. It's not like from my first product I made it. No, you will see. I will link a video here about how I almost lost $10,000 from my first products, but I didn't give up. I kept going, and that's what's important. If you keep going, you will be good at it. With the practice, you'll be good at it, and you will improve. And one product after the other, you'll be better and better and better. Now, what can I do? And what are the things that you need to consider? Because that's a lot of things that a lot of gurus, a lot of Facebook groups, and I think that's a big fault from marketers or gurus, that they just present this business as, oh my God, I'm making money while I sleep. Show me how you're making money while you sleep. That means you're not making nothing. And that's the truth. You'll be able to make that money if you work hard, man. You might be able to sleep and make money, but before that, you made a lot of steps to make that happen. So it's not as easy as just put it and make money while you sleep. When launches, which is launching a product, is only a start. Whether you are using a giveaway system or whether you're using a service, is only the start. You need to have a strategy in place, which is a subject that we'll be talking about, or video that I will come up with if you really guys want. I want to talk about that, about how to launch a product, how to maintain it, how to make sure you're getting the right strategy in place. It's only the start. You can't come up and rank on the system or rank in the Amazon catalog, but how to maintain it, how to maintain that position without falling off. And that's the most important. And how to be able to maintain the sales. These are very, very important. And you will not be successful if you not be able to manipulate the data, manipulate the sales, and not manipulate, sorry, to make right sales and the choices before you launch the product. Also, I believe now, you need to work towards building a brand. It's not, I think that has to be in your mindset to build a brand, but it's not something that you need to do right away. I know it's very intimidating talking about building a brand right away. I mean, I cannot expect anybody who's new to the business, tell them, hey, go ahead, build a brand, get me all your social media ready, do your Facebook group, do your influencers, do your Instagram, do this. It's too much. Do the simple. Take it step by step. Go ahead, start with if you're doing this business, which is a private label, you're gonna get your logo, get the logo, have it in your product, make sure you give it a thought, make sure everything is good, have a great possibility of building brand through it. If it works well, then start working towards your brand slowly, slowly, slowly. It's not everything built within one day, and you just need to take it step by step. But that's what you need. If you build a brand and you build a brand awareness and build big fans around your product and around your brand, yes, you'll be making money, and you will start even branching out from Amazon, which is really, really a great thing. You will need to understand PPC strategy. Whether you learn it yourself, whether you hire someone, you need to learn it. PPC, a lot of things now since Amazon changed the rules. A lot of times, where they change their mind more than a lot of people that I know. You need to make sure you understand PPC very well, and since a lot of people are using PPC, the cost of it is becoming really, really big. You need to know how to optimize your PPC to make sure that you're only spending money on the keywords that really matters to you, not just spending to spend. In the beginning, you will spend the money regardless, but later on, you need to understand what kind of strategy to start with and what kind of optimization you need and what kind of keywords you need to leave in. And that's a key. And that will come with experience, with a few campaigns. Start with a small level and slowly start adding more campaigns, and you will be able to learn it. It's not gonna come overnight, but it's very, very, very possible. Now, what else I can do? If I'm selling just on Amazon, you need to start thinking a little bit bigger. You need to think about changing your marketing strategies. If you're only using PPC, for example, start to get into Instagram, Facebook ads, get into group, use influencers, use ManyChat. This is for existing sellers. In the beginning, I don't believe you need all that. But later on, if you want to just improve on your sales, you want to improve on your strategies, yes, use those other platforms. Also, try to branch out from Amazon. If you have a brand, try to have your own Shopify store. Try to sell on eBay. Try to sell on other marketplaces that are less competitive, so for you to make more sales. Even if you make 2 sales extra per week, that's sales you didn't have. So why not? Try them out. You will be able to make sales and combine from other marketplaces, and all the sales are coming from influencers, from other marketing strategy. That's gonna have a compound effect, and all we're doing is compound effect. And everything happens with small victories, guys. Remember this: small victories, small victories, small victory until leads you to the biggest victory that possible. Nothing will happen overnight. Take your time. The other thing, you will need to make realistic time and financial investment, and that's where I am really feel sad about. A lot of people say, "Hey, within 2 months you make your money, get the product." Nah, it's not gonna happen. This is if you get lucky, you get a home run. Also, having a home run product has its own disadvantages. But no, realistically, for major people, they will have the product maybe 2-3 months after launching the product. You become a little bit profitable. In the beginning, you'll be in the red or break even, and after that, you start making progress and you start ranking. You will start your PPC start getting optimized, and then you will start making money slowly and slowly. If anybody wants to get into that business, thinking that they will quit their job right away, please do not get into it. You will lose your money, man. You will lose. Just understand, it takes time. I believe 6 months to 12 months is the good time frame to have a very successful product that sells very profitably. The other thing is financial investment. Please do not go ahead and spend all the money that you have and risk your rent, risk your car payment, your kids' tuition, just to be able to start that business. No, if you have disposable income, you have something that even if you lose it, you wouldn't worry, you wouldn't die. Yes, go ahead, take that money, you can invest it. Is the best investment possible. I don't see any business that will be able to give you 20 to 30% return in your investment. This business, yes, it does. Require work, as I said before. And you see, I'm repeating myself. Require work. Get it in your head. Require work. But it will be a really, really beneficial for you and your family. Conduct product research to find product market that are starting to trend that you can afford to invest. And this is where it all starts. Product research, guys. Product research. I made a video of an hour and 40 minutes, almost an hour 40 minutes, an hour 38 minutes, is about how to find a product through viral launch or using market intelligence. Because I believe you need to really hone down on the best market, on the best product that you can possibly find to increase your chances of making it happen. And if you do the product research right, everything else is going to be easy. But if you get yourself in a bad product from the beginning, your life is going to be hard. And that's a very, very simple. So let's do that and you'll be very happy, man. So that's being said, now we're going to give the dance. We're going to give Snoop Dogg's, and we got this, guys. I know we can make it happen. I really believe if you do your own product research, if you do your right product research, make sure you avoid all the products that are not good. I made a video about that too. Make sure that you put all this in consideration, and you are the judge. Do not listen to me. Listen to the data, and you make your own decision. Is it a good business for you or not? But every business requires work. There's no business required no work. What comes fast goes fast. So remember this. So I hope you guys had a lot of value from this video. I hope I gave you some information to help you decide if this is good business or not. If you like the video, please subscribe, hit the like button, leave a comment, and if there's any video that you would like me to cover in the upcoming videos or in the future, please let me know and I'll make it happen. Thank you so much, everyone, and have a great day.